extrasensory perception, or ESP. Now, how many of you out there believe in ESP? Raise your hand. Okay. How many of you can spell ESP? Raise your hand. How many of you believe in telekinesis? Raise my hand. Where you move stuff with your mind. Okay. That was a joke for all you psychics out there. Here's another joke for you psychics. Good. I thought I told it wrong. That's good. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to ask for you, sir. What is your name? Alfred. We met briefly before the show, but I didn't ask you to do anything. Is that right? Good. Alfred, would you mind joining me up here on stage? Come on up. Everybody give Alfred a big round of applause. It's Alfred. Come on up. Thanks, Alfred. Step into my office. If you would, stand right over there on the trap door. I'm just messing with you. So, Alfred, you might have noticed that, or before the show, isn't it bright up here? I know. It shines right in your face. I can't see half of them, right? But before the show, Alfred, you were sitting down front, and you noticed that I was going around to a couple people, and what I did was I asked them to write down a childhood memory and a word on a piece of paper. And then I had them fold it up so I couldn't see it. And we did that with 3, 4, 5, 6 people. I don't know how many we got, but we got some. And we left that envelope sealed up with someone in the audience. That was you, madam, yes? What is your name? Brenda. May I have the sealed envelope, Brenda, please? Excellent, thank you. Has anyone tampered or touched or come near this in any way? Alfred, excellent. Alfred, take that envelope, tear it open. Inside you'll find a little leather notepad. This is where all the folks that I spoke to recorded their information. Take the notepad out. And if I'll take the envelope, we'll get rid of that. And if you would open up the notepad, and there should be several post-it notes, I want you to pull the post-it notes that have writing on out of the pad. So go ahead and pull those out of there. And I want you to flip through them. I'll take the pad. And I'd like you to focus on one of those, read through one of them, and I want you to find one that has that you can relate to. Something might have happened to you, something that feels like a simpatico. Do you have something there on one of those notes that you could identify with? Something that may have happened to you as a kid? You got one? Would you please take that one out, crumple up the rest of them, and throw them on the floor? But keep that one. Good, perfect. Nicely done. Good. Just for heck with that. We don't need that. All right. So you've got one memory that you're now thinking of that you experienced as a child. That's correct? Or you can identify with it. Okay? What I want you to do, I asked them to write down a word, all right? Concentrate on the word. I want you to think of the word first. Let's think of the word. Concentrate on that word, Alfred. I want you to think of a letter. Think of a letter near the end of that word. Can you think of a letter near the end of that word for me? Not the last letter, but a letter near the end. Got one? Is that an E? Yes. Good. Concentrate on the last letter of the word. Now the last letter, I'm getting, think of it, concentrate on it. Good, that's it. It's like a P or a D, a B sound, something like that. A P, is it a P? It's a P, good, it's a P, good. The last letter is a P. Concentrate on the whole word. Is the word that they wrote, that you're concentrating on now, is that word in your mind, is that word oversleep?
That's correct, it is, yes it is.
Concentrate on the memory. We're going to access your memory bank now. Think about that memory that you experienced when you were a child. This is a memory. This happened probably when you were about 4 or 5 years old. Am I correct?
Close.
Close. 6? 6. Okay. Very close. Very close. 6 years old. And this has something to do with something in not the daytime but the nighttime. Is that true?
That's correct.
Good. This is a memory that happened to you at night while you were a child. I see a pair of, I see pajamas. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Good. You're in your pajamas, and this is at night. This is in your bedroom, yes?
Yes.
Does this memory have to do with wetting the bed as a child?
Yes.
wait a minute, there's somebody else who's thinking of something, and it's a word, loquacious. Stand up for me. What is your name? Brenda. Now, we concentrate, there's no way I could know what you were thinking of as a child, right? And you wrote it, and you were watching me. There's something you're thinking of that happened when you were a child, and this is something to do with a sibling, is that right? Yes, oh, you can tell them, something to do with a sibling?
Yes.
And this has something to do with a sibling, and maybe an argument that you had, or something that you had a disagreement about, you were fighting, is that true?
No.
No, but for some reason were you feeling, there's something that you did to her, is that right?
Yeah.
You did, something that you did to her, was it on purpose?
It was sort of an accident.
Sort of an accident, but maybe she stole some of your candy or something happened, but are you thinking right now at this very moment that you pushed her off of the slide?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Awesome, that's great. We're sort of running low on time. I'm going to try one more. There's somebody also who's thinking of the word. Is somebody thinking of the word cucumber? Who's thinking of the word cucumber? That's you? Good. Stand up. You're thinking of the word cucumber. This has something to do with a childhood memory. Yes. Yes, you can nod so everybody can see. This has something to do with your pet. Yes, and this has something to do with a dog. Yes, a dog. A dog that you loved. A dog that you would classify as a protector. Is that right? Yes. Let's see if we can go for the dog's name. I see a J, an O. The dog's name is Jingo. Yes. Give him a big round of applause. Thank you for your thoughts.